Morning. I'm back with Jim Tillich from Breck Fine Art. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
I love having you on the show because it's an art history lesson and just an art lesson and like a cultural lesson always with you. And I want to go with you on your travels.
It's special. It's really special to go into fabulous places like Mallorca, where I got this piece of art, and go in the artist studio. And then I like to enjoy food with them because they take me to the real places.
Sign me up.
Yeah, it's fun.
Do you need an assistant? I'm volunteering.
Okay.
But what's so cool about all your travels, though, is that you bring all of this back here to Summit County.
Yes, I want not just the art. Art is the final point because I'm an art dealer, but the point is what their culture, their language, what produced this piece of art.
You get like inside, you really get to know them and their family and their whole story.
Yes.
Every artist.
And there are some things that they're just not going to paint because it doesn't go with their culture. They'll paint other things because it does, and it fits the language, the culture, the feeling of even the home they live in.
Right, okay. Well, so speaking of that, let's take a look at this beautiful piece that you brought in this morning.
Okay.
And now say his name for me.
His name is Jose Miret Vasallo.
Jose Miret Vasallo.
So Vasallo is good enough. He just goes by Vasallo.
Vasallo. Oh,
yes.
Vasallo, okay.
Vasallo.
Okay, and he is from Mallorca, Spain.
Mallorca, Spain.
Which is an island off of Spain.
Yes, it's right in the middle of the Mediterranean. So when you go from Valencia, big city, beautiful city with a fabulous museum there as well, right out in the middle of the Mediterranean. It's a beautiful island.
Sounds like I would like to live there. You said it has mountains and beaches. Perfect combo.
It does. It's like 20 miles across. It slants up one side toward the west, I guess. Big cliffs, big mountains, and then beaches down on the front. It's just gorgeous.
Well, so what's interesting about this artist is you were telling me about his studio, and you said it's spotless.
You could eat off the floor.
My kind of guy.
He's real special. Yes. He gets in there with he has everything set up, brushes, everything's just right. He knows where everything is.
So probably don't touch it.
Basically, yes.
Don't touch it, okay.
He knows where it all is, but you can tell where it all is.
Right.
And then even his palette board is very well laid out. And even though he uses 9 colors, he mainly uses like 4.
That's 9 colors?
9 colors.
Wow. I would not have guessed that.
You would think more because he mixes. Nothing comes out of the tube. Everything is mixed. And see, this is part of the touch of a master. They don't paint out of the tube. They put it on the palette board, mix it, and then get their special color.
Okay.
And there's a little bit of red and this blue and a little bit of green and that orange and a little bit of whatever. So to get these exact colors, which you're looking at, it takes a lot of effort and a lot of skill. And he's very patient. I almost get impatient watching him.
You just want to like, hey, I can help you out, buddy.
Yeah, he's never really accepted my help.
Oh.
But we do set up the compositions together.
Cool.
And when you look at the art, what you see is the background is mottled, little dabs of the paintbrush.
Right, and you can see that.
So when he gets pretty near finished with it, every color that's down front, such as you see the grapes and the different colors, the bread, everything, you see that all of those colors have been transferred to the wall behind the vase, behind the painting. So since all the colors in the front match the colors in the back, it's comfortable to your eye. Starts to look good, starts to feel good. And see, this is a mental thing. When you look at art, your eyes are registering all these beautiful colors, but your mind is accepting it or being shocked by it.
Right.
With Picasso and Miro and some of the others, they kind of shocked you with with red and black and whatever.
Sharp, right.
But Mr. Vasallo makes everything smooth, everything just right.
And you were also talking about the vase in this painting, that it's a reoccurring subject.
It is. He paints it like at least 3 or 4 times a year. It takes him almost a month to paint one of like the one you're looking at.
It's a long time.
It is, and he's there with his brushes. He's working, and then he comes and goes. And in the middle of all this, his wife, who is the headmistress of a girls' school, of a school, she comes in with a paella, and it is that she makes. It's really, really good. And then we have this little thing. It always happens, you know. We take it out of his studio.
Right, his spotless studio, of course.
And at one point, she had like 17 different kinds of olives on a big plate. And cheese and the thinly sliced ham and all this. And so he paints whatever looks like it should be painted according to him. And in this painting, you see the bread that was painted.
It's beautiful bread.
All homemade, done in this kind of an oven that's made with bricks and so forth.
Oh my gosh. It sounds like a very pleasant, I would probably want to paint if I lived that kind of lifestyle too.
Actually, yes. And you notice there's shadows on the wall behind the painting. He paints it in because over his left shoulder is a big open window. And when you look out that window, you see an 1,100-year-old castle.
How romantic.
It's beautiful. Oh, it's I enjoy it. I enjoy being with him to paint. And then we'll go out and do something. One of the things that he painted, you know, all of artwork has something behind it. There's a reason, you know.
Sure.
So he painted some roses a while back. I said, these are beautiful. What's the name of this piece? And he said, it's Forbidden Roses. And I said, oh, Forbidden Roses, what happened? And he laughed and laughed. His wife heard it. She comes in, she laughs. I'm the only one that doesn't
Right, you're like
it.
on the outside of this joke.
So what happened was, he wanted to paint something that day. So couldn't find anything at the market. It was closed already. So he went to his neighbor's backyard and stole some roses, borrowed them, and he painted the roses.
Thus forbidden roses.
So they're forbidden roses.
Oh, he has a sense of humor too.
Yes, it's just amazing what he does. It's funny.
So you have him at your gallery.
I do.
Along with many other artists from all over the globe.
Yes, 40 different countries.
40 different countries.
At least, yes.
Great. Well, please tell our viewers where they can find you.
421 South Main in Breckenridge.
Okay.
Right on down the end of Main Street and turn right at Park, and I'm right there at the corner.
Perfect. Well, it's great to check out Breckenridge Fine Art, and do say hello to Jim Tillich. He will give you all kinds of information you need, and it's a great idea, you know, to peruse or for your holiday shopping as well. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Yes, you're welcome.
And we'll be right back with more Summer Sunrise right after this.